Okay, this is your poorly aging, sarcastic PC Witty gamer, and it crashed when we were trying to leave the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. They gave us this great new feature where we could access the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary using a ladder and a well behind the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary, which was a welcome thing, but the first time I tried to use it, it crashed the desktop and it crashed the video that was recording it. So unfortunately, the second part of that quest where we're helping the painter out, that video, it never closed the video file that it was recording, and so I don't have that to show to you, and it's not my fault. If this game didn't crash, the videos would record properly.
It fills my heart with warmth to see you again, brother.
So I don't know where we are in the game. My guess is I still need to report to that Italian-sounding guy's named the Vampire again, even though I did that in the last thing, and then he'll tell me about the well and all of that. I'm guessing I don't know, because obviously it crashed, and so it didn't save the save file either. Although there's the ladder that crashed us last time. Let's talk to her and see.
Greetings, brother. I do hope you are well. I see you have been speaking with Tanava. What he says is true. All our lives we have lived together in the shadows. We are eggmates, twins. We were taken at birth and given to the Dark Brotherhood. We returned to Black Marsh as shadow scales trained in the arts of stealth and murder. Together, we served our nation as spies and assassins, as all shadow scales do. When we came of age, we joined the family as one, and here we are.
Okay, so I do have to go talk to Mitiere before Ocheeva or Ocheeva, depending on...
I've heard some talk. This past year, some family members have been found murdered. Could there be an assassin among assassins?
So apparently there's something wrong with...
Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold love.
Apparently there's something wrong with people who kill all the time with killing each other. Seems like a strange morality. So what I was trying to explain is, I had a girlfriend once who said she was Mexican, even though her parents were born in the United States. And she was born in the United States. But she certainly had Mexican heritage, and this is going to make sense to you in a moment. And she said that Mexicans cannot make a distinction between CH and SH. And you see that in this game. When I say Chadenhall, they say Shadenhall. And when I say Shadenhall, they say Chadenhall. And we have the same thing with Ocheeva. It says Ocheeva on the screen. It's an obvious CH. CH is pronounced Ch in English. And yet some are calling her Ocheeva and some are calling her Ocheeva. So,
Of course. What is it?
and by the
I
way,
heard about your most recent contract.
before I
just wanted to congratulate you
get a
on
bunch of
job
hate mail
well
and all
done.
that
You
saying
had
that
quite the time of it, or so I hear.
that Mexicans can see the difference and pronounce the difference. I'm saying one girl told me that. She's the only person who's ever told me that, and I'm not saying I ever believed it.
Ah, so Mortieri has escaped. Well done. As payment, I am pleased to award you this amulet, Cruelty's Heart, as well as another advancement in rank. I hereby bestow upon you the title of Eliminator. Your blood is cold, your heart hard. You
Thank you for
exemplify
that.
everything the Dark Brotherhood stands for.
Oh.
I present to you now this key. It unlocks the well behind the abandoned house above. Use it to gain hidden, quick access to this sanctuary.
That would be nice, but the last time I tried to use it,
Well now,
it crashed
you are an
to the
ambitious
desktop.
one, aren't you?
I am.
I'm afraid I have no more contracts for you.
Great!
Our time working together has come to an end.
Wonderful.
Instead, you must report to Ocheeva here in the sanctuary.
Ocheeva?
She will be providing all your contracts from
CH?
now on and is waiting for you as we speak. Before you go, however, I intend to make good on an offer I made some time ago. As a vampire, I may pass my gift on to others as I see fit. You have served me well, and I choose now to extend that gift to you. Shall I use my dark powers and turn you into a vampire?
Actually, it's actually a burden to be a vampire in these games. I'm sure there's people who like it, but no, not right now. Thank you. Thank you, very nice.
Yes, I can understand your trepidation.
Good.
For it is not every day one is invited to join the ranks of the undead, eh? If you ever change your mind, fear not. My offer will always be open. Simply return and speak to me about the dark gift, and we can proceed.
Who is this guy Nut that I'm supposed to fear? Hey, I don't know him. I never met a guy named Nut in here. Can you tell me a rumor?
The Count of Skingrad is not all he seems. Let's just say I'm not the only one who enjoys his evenings.
Yeah, I don't know what any of that means, but I'll go see Ocheeva,
Spill some blood for me, dear brother.
also known as Ocheeva. Ocheeva,
Hail, my brother.
you're breaking my heart.
What is it?
Is it true what I've heard about your most recent contract? You were forced to eliminate everyone? Even the non-essential? Ah, dear friend, may I steal a moment of your time? I have a rather delicate situation I was hoping you could help me with. This is a personal matter, and will have no bearing on your standing within the Dark Brotherhood. Would you like to hear more?
Well, you ended a sentence with the word with, which is not good English, actually. So sure, I like talking to people who don't know good English.
I find your decision most agreeable.
Ah,
Now,
I
the
thought you might.
details. Far south of here, on the southern end of Cyrodiil, lies a swamp called Bogwater. Hiding in that
Bogwater Swamp.
you will find an Argonian shadow scale named Scartail. Kill this renegade, and bring me his heart as proof of the deed.
You notice they just give people quests and expect that we'll follow them through. So far, he hasn't told me anything about this Scartail, why the Scartail should die or anything like that. He just expects I'm going to do this.
When Ocheeva and I trained with the Dark Brotherhood as children, we befriended another initiate, a shadow scale by the name of Scartail. The three of us were inseparable. When our training was
Insufferable.
completed, we reluctantly parted ways. But now, the unthinkable has happened.
The unthinkable.
Scartail has fled Black Marsh and refuses to fulfill his duties as royal assassin. This is an act of treason. This treachery must be punished. Just as a member of the Dark Brotherhood cannot kill a fellow family member, a shadow scale is forbidden from slaying another shadow scale. That is why you must go to Bogwater and eliminate that treacherous snake. Please, kill Scartail, so Ocheeva and I can put this matter behind us.
So they were best friends. They grew up together. They did everything together. They were insufferable. And now because this Scartail doesn't want to kill people for a living, this Scartail needs to be
May
eliminated.
you walk always in the shadow of Sithis, dear brother.
Yeah.
I am honored by your presence. How can Ocheeva be of assistance?
Okay, so your name is Ocheeva, so it's a hard CH. Got that.
Ah, greetings. I have been waiting for you.
I
As
bet you have.
Vicente surely told you, your time working with him has come to an end.
It has.
From now on, you will receive all assignments directly from me. In fact, your next contract is available now.
What rumors have you got?
I've heard some talk. This past year, some family members have been found murdered. Could there be an assassin among assassins?
Would that be immoral for trained killers to kill each other? I don't really understand your morality system. What can you tell me about Scartail?
Scartail is a traitor to Argonia and a blight upon Tamriel. Kill him, as my brother requests, and we will be forever in your debt.
Oh, I would like to have people forever in my debt. Absolutely. Would you join my YouTube channel? Would you subscribe to it? Because I only have 35 subscribers right now. It doesn't cost you anything, and it would really help the channel to grow. You do this, I will consider your debt complete, even though you're wanting me to kill for you.
In the Imperial City, there lives a high elf who must be removed from existence. Finding this person may prove challenging. Are you interested?
Always, I accept the contract, especially since when I joined the Dark Brotherhood, I was told I can't turn down a contract. It would make some guy mad. I think it's Sithis. It makes Sithis mad, and that would be a bad thing for Discord or some rut like that. It wasn't really paying attention, you know.
I knew you wouldn't be able to resist.
I'm not allowed to
target
resist.
Is a high elf named Phalion. He lives somewhere in the Imperial City and fancies long walks. Unfortunately, that's all we know. We don't know which district he calls home, which establishments he frequents, or anything about his schedule. This contract will require a bit of detective work. I suggest you speak to your fellow brothers and sisters and see if they can offer any advice.
Brothers and sisters, listen to me!
There is one more thing. The Imperial City is also home to an Imperial Legion captain named Adamus Philida. Do you know who that is?
I'm going to say I never heard of him, even though you just told me about him. So I've heard his name once before from you, Ocheeva, and you should know that because you're the one who said it to me. But other than that, I've never heard of him.
Philida has dedicated his life to eradicating the Dark Brotherhood.
Oh, how awful.
And he becomes rather irate when our duties take us to the Imperial City. When that happens, he tends to make our lives uncomfortable. Let's not give the good captain any reason to go poking around in our affairs, If possible, do away with Phalion someplace out of the way. Definitely indoors with no other people around. A secure location with no witnesses. This will make it look like a simple murder. Philida will be none the wiser, and you'll receive a nice bonus. Now go, and may Sithis go with you.
And also with you.
That was quite a situation I got myself into. But I have to admit, I had quite a bit of fun cleaning up my own mess.
Yeah.
Remember, dear brother, I can't always be there to get you out of trouble.
I know what you're thinking. Go, Gron. He's too big to be sneaky.
I wasn't thinking
you're
that.
right. Me, I like to just go in and hack my targets to pieces. Now, this is what I'm talking about. You kill them up close, face to face, and you still get the bonus. I wish all the contracts were like that.
Well, yeah, but I'm of the coward class, so I don't really go in and kill people face to face like that.
Happy hunting, my brother.
Good day.
Oh, it's you.
The elves of the Imperial City are a fairly close-knit community. One of them will have at least heard of Phalion. You should ask around.
Now, normally...
Spill some blood for me, dear brother.
Sure, why not? Normally, I would take this ladder to Shadenhall. It's a lot easier way to get out, but the last time it crashed the desktop when I tried to use it, so... I'm not going to do that this
You
time.
come speak with me, yet you do not bear Scartail's heart. Please, you must slay that traitorous snake, so Ocheeva and I can find peace.
You seem a bit obsessed with this. I was just going to ask about my current
I do
contract.
so love pursuing a contract in the Imperial City. The alleys, the shadows, the challenge of evading Philida's Legion troops. I envy you.
So you didn't really tell
May
me
you
anything.
walk always in the shadow of Sithis, dear brother.
Yeah, same to you, but more of it. Now, I'm going to save it here because I probably will get through this door without it crashing the desktop, but you never know these days. If they could eliminate all these crashes, this game would be so much better. But I still love this game. It's worth what I paid for it and all, but I'd love it more that way because it would be more reliable. I'd like to be able to just shoot videos as long as I want them to be, and then just upload them unedited to YouTube. And I could do that if this game wouldn't crash. Now we are outside in Shadenhole again. Shadenhole, Shadenhole, also known as Shadenhole, depending on how you pronounce your CHs.
What do you want?
Well, I want rumors, really.
The Grey Fox sounds like a dangerous thief.
What do you know about fines?
Ever since Ulrich Leyland took over the captain of the guard post, this city's gone downhill. It's getting almost scary to walk the streets. The guards have
you're a
imposed
streetwalker?
ridiculously heavy fines for every infraction under the sun. They almost seem to make up laws just for charging fines. If you can't pay the fine, they can take
I'm
your
hearing
property
an echo
away
in the
or toss you
background.
in the castle dungeons.
Your gums
Nothing
are
we
black.
can do about it, really. If you're interested, go talk to Levana Nadarin. She seems the most outspoken against Ulrich and his new fines.
I was just trying to
You
be
too.
neighborly. Rattle and hum, darling. Rattle and hum.
Hello.
Well, hello! Doing a lot of quick saving because we've been doing a lot of crashing to the desktop we have right here on your favorite YouTube channel, the Poorly Aging Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer channel. We are playing The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion Remastered. Not the original master, an incredible remaster. So if you're Mexican and you can say the difference between CH and SH, please don't write to me and say I'm racist or anything like that. It's just something I heard from one girl and I didn't really believe it. It sounded lazy to me. And I had never noticed in any previous Latina or Mexican friend I ever had. And I had lived in Mexico, by the way. I had never noticed an inability to distinguish between CH and SH before. So I am very skeptical about her claim. I just brought it up to bring color to this this series of videos. I am probably going to try and do an Elder Scrolls Online video next, but that requires different software to record it, so it'll depend whether the tests go well. This is a job. I mean, you look at it, you go, okay, he's just playing games and all of that. Just having a little fun. And I am having fun, but it's not just playing games, it's making sure that those games can be seen and heard well on Discord. I mean, not Discord, YouTube. And that hopefully that the videos are entertaining enough that people would actually want to watch them, to like and subscribe, to help us build a channel, because that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to build a community of people that want to see these videos. And I know we've been going heavy on the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion Remastered. There's a couple reasons for that. One of them is this is a fairly new release, and I consider it to be a big release. People wanted this game remastered for years because it's such a great game and has so many parts and pieces to it. As I've been saying, you could play the main quest and not even know that there's all these great guilds in it. Not even know about these hundreds and hundreds of other quests that are in it. These places you don't have to go in order to do the main quest. There's a lot of working parts in it that are integrated together to build a believable, fun, exciting world. So exciting that I played Oblivion well over 7,000 hours just in Steam, just on my PC. In addition to that, I played it on Xbox 360 back in the day. I've played it on GOG, which I think stands for Great Old Games. Fort Urasach. Okay, well, I've gotten lost because I was trying to go to the Imperial City. I don't really want to do this fort right now. Although if I did, I might get some of that wine that chick wanted. Remember the chick in Way that wanted us to get that rare wine that is found apparently only in forts and things like that? That's what I mean. It's all these pieces that fit so well together in a nice world that just gets better looking all the time. Kind of like me. I'm constantly getting better looking. I think the reason he survived the first two was they weren't well aimed. Because so far, I should look to see what I'm using magically. If I can find my cursor, there you go. So far, this major wound, which is not a cheat, is acting like a cheat. I mean, usually if I landed on somebody, they're dead. And since I'm only level 11, I'm amazed that I do have a spell that when I cast it so far has just killed whatever I'm looking at. Whatever is opposing me. And again, I have something opposing me now. Oh, it's, in this case, a mud crab. Now I have crab meat, which I don't eat crabs, so I don't know what I will do with it. here I thought I would use some of these ingredients to make something else, because I haven't done that in a while. I would need a mortar and pestle or something like that. I don't even remember how to do this. Meaning I don't know where in the inventory to find. Oh, there it is. I'm not in love with this. This is one part of the new game that hasn't done anything for me, and that's why I haven't done anything with all, you know, I'm carrying all these ingredients. I got 178 fly amanita cat. I definitely don't like, I told it to clear. Okay, I'm giving up on this. It's frustrating me. I was supposed to go to the Imperial City and kill Phelan. And they, you know, they have a lot of trust in me. Nobody's told me why Phelan should be killed. They just believe that if they give me a quest, I'm going to carry it out. I'm just that kind of person. Now, one thing I will say about that major wound, that I've been using, that seems to instantly kill everything it gets in touch with, is it does require more magicka than the spells I'm used to using, and so it does require some time to recharge. I couldn't just use it. Like if I was in a fight with 7 different monsters, for instance, I couldn't just use major wound on all 7 of them back to back. So there are limitations to it. It's one of the reasons I want to have as much Majaika as possible, and on top of that I want it to renew as fast as possible. Replenish, whatever. Now, in the original game and the remaster, I've never seen horses get out merely because I left the gate open. I forgot to quick save it. Hopefully that it doesn't. Good, it didn't end up in a crash to the desktop. Now, I've got to do 2 things here, and I don't know how long I'm going to make this video, but I'm supposed to talk to people and see if anybody knows this Phelan critter. So far, all I've seen is guards in this district. I'm not going to ask them about somebody I want to kill. And then when I see him, I'm probably going to follow him around, try and get him into a secure private location so that nobody sees me kill him. But I can't remember any time I've ever been in the Imperial City where the only people I saw were guards.
Rochelle Bantian, Samuel's wife. I'm glad he's settled down to training in the quiet life.
What can you tell me about the Imperial City?
Samuel was a bit wild as a young man. The city will do that to you. Bad company, bad influences.
Okay, you didn't tell me a lot about the city, but...
Samuel Bantian, you want to learn a few tricks about security? I'm your man.
I don't want a man. What can you tell me about the Imperial City?
I only do the training anymore. None of the rigs and tricks. Rochelle and me just want the settled life nowadays. Goodbye.
I came in here hoping that they would tell me something about Phelan,